Hello YouTube artist, I'm Kelly Hernig and welcome to In the Studio. Today I'm going to show you how I've been inspired by the Little Flower recipe book. My last two videos have been all about it, but I wanted to create my own version. So here's what I'm using. I've got this little handmade pot. It's bigger than what she shows, but I love it because of its texture. I mean, look at all that gorgeous texture. I love the crimped edges up here. So this is going to be a challenge, but I'm gonna love it so much. And this is the color palette that I'm going to be using. So basically just a light ivory and greens in all varieties and all values. I've got a little piece of Queen Anne's lace. And look at the delicateness down here. This is what I really love. I love that it's cradling the blossoms, but I love this little spikiness down here. I just think it's beautiful. It looks like a bird cage to me. That's what it always reminds me of. I've got this little weed. I have no idea what it is, but I like it. And when it stands up, it kind of curls down. So it gives a really nice sweeping arch like that. But yet, look at the leaves here, how spiky they are. I just love that. And I love the airiness of this. I don't know how I'm going to create that texture, but we'll see if we can do it. See how it's full in the center, but then it's got all those spiky points on the outside. So we'll have fun figuring that out. I've got a leaf, of course, an oak leaf. I mean, it has to be in my first little flower bouquet, right? And then these unfortunate victims are little clovers. They've all wilted, but I love the little bunch of them. And they think of a 4-leaf clover with 3 leaves, not 4. That's what these were. So I've got them drawn in my handmade sketchbook. You can find a list of all the supplies that I'm using, including the book, down below in the video description box. And here's how I have it drawn. The big vase is here. Then I have the leaf, then I have the Queen Anne's lace. I have the little clovers up close next to the vase to really define its edges. And then I've got these 2 weeds hanging over the edge this way to just create some sweeping motion, really. So let me show you. Here's the vase, the clovers, the Queen Anne's lace, the leaf, and then here's the movement here. I'm going to be using my 2024 updated studio palette for this, and I'm going to concentrate on the mint green here, the buff titanium, Naples yellow, Davy's gray, this yellow gray, and then tundra green and Joyce's mother's green. So I'm going to really concentrate on greens because I really love the green aspect of everything I've collected. So I'm going to do the vase first in real time, and then I'm going to just speed up the rest of it. I just want to put on some music and not really worry about doing a voiceover or talking through it. I just want to kind of be in the moment when I'm creating this because it's my first piece of being inspired to create my own work from little flowers. I want to enjoy it in a way that I'm just playing. So sit back, grab your palette, start mixing some greens, and let's have some fun. For the vase, I'm just going to start with a little bit of buff titanium. There is so much texture, so if I can leave a little bit of the white showing, that's what I'm going to do here. This piece kind of reminds me of a cabbage, which is why I really, really loved it. I had never seen a piece of hand-thrown pottery like this before. And when I talked to the lady, she said, you know, it takes her a little while to come up with these ideas. And I just love supporting other women artists for sure. You can see how I'm kind of following the arch of it all. And then this side kind of sweeps down here. There's a big piece here that kind of sweeps. Under the flowers tucked up here, I want to add a little bit of shadow. going to mix up Naples yellow and Davy's gray. I want this like really soft, subtle green. And while this is all wet, I'm just going to kind of lay it into there and let it just move as it wants. Trying not to be too directional with it or too impatient. I want it to do the work. I don't want to have to do the work for it. See how the water is just kind of moving it along. See that? I am going to splash real lightly. Before that center dries, I want to make a nice dark center in there. Using a little bit of Naples yellow and some mint green. I'm going to let that dry now and go to the other aspects of the arrangement so that I can come back and tint it with a little more green once I feel it's dry enough. The rest will be fast forwarded. So I'll sit back, relax, and just enjoy the painting. how my finished piece turned out, and I want to add a little bit of white Posca pen, so I'm just using the white Posca, and shake it really well before you use it. I got a little heavy in here for this plant, so I want to make sure that this becomes a little lighter. See those little white dots in there? I want to add some of those. I just think it's just a little too heavy on this side. Make sure you're completely dry before you use your Posca pen. Just like a little bit of sparkle, really. That's it. Let me bring it up so you can see all the lovely texture. And this is my first original little flower bouquet. If you liked watching me create this today, please like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching.